Welcome to In Exile. This is Kamala Harris on one of the most sinister economic disasters to date.
To talk about our collective goal of addressing the root causes of irregular migration.
Irregular migration, there's a brainwashing term straight out of central marketing.
Northern part of Central America, and to do what I think we all know is in the best interest of all nations, which is to contribute to the health, well-being, security, and prosperity of our neighbors and our world.
They're spending money in these other countries, about $4 billion in Central American countries, to try and pay people to stay there, and it's not working. And she's saying, even to the world, this is our plan for the whole world.
So we have made great and significant progress together thus far.
You're doing a heck of a job.
And today we will launch the next steps in our efforts and the next phase in our efforts.
Given the results of your last efforts, this is going to be fascinating.
Early on in our administration, President Biden asked me to lead the U.S. government's focus on addressing the root causes of migration, to manage migration. And that means through bilateral, trilateral, multilateral,
quadrilateral, dodecahedrilateral
relationships and dialogue, but also what we must do to address the issue requires that we partner with the private sector if we are to have lasting impact or even profound impact.
In a dereliction of duty, trying to put the job on the private sector.
To effectively address the root causes of migration, we must also, and this is absolutely a guiding principle, promote good governance, reduce violence, and empower women.
If you start with the wrong premise, you're only going to come up with the wrong answer.
With this approach, I led the development of the root causes strategy.
Is another bag of gobbledygook.
I launched a call to action to encourage private sector investments in Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala.
This is your tax dollars that we're paying to companies in Honduras.
In recognition, again, that government cannot do this work alone.
But in your case, government can't do this work at all.
Now, of course, this could change over time, and we will continue to monitor these trends. But this gives us an indication of the positive impact our work has had thus far.
In short, we're screwed.
So that brings us to a total of more than $4.2 billion to date.
$4.2 billion, and they want to spend more on other countries. That's your tax dollars. You're paying for other businesses in other countries as a method to stop immigration because they will not build a wall. Welcome to their imbecilic plan. I'm Doug in Exile.